have to show you this clip, guys, because it's bonkers. Like, I hope I can show you this clip because, like, I mean, they say some things that I'm just like shocked by. I'm really, really, really shocked by. This was uncomfortable to watch. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but I want you to get a feel for it so that you understand and you know how you're regarded. I mean, Harris, I'm sure, would have been under a lot of pressure because she's a black woman. And if she had interviewed Kamala Harris, it's like, how dare you desert your people? This is what was sort of going on. I want you to hear it. Two, conservative and a liberal getting into it on CNN. And it's very clear where the anchor is. Listen to her.
I'm going to move on to what Donald Trump has said about an issue near and dear to both of your hearts, the issue of black Americans and Latino voters. Kamala Harris has been doing interviews on black media. Trump, though, is overperforming in polling with both groups compared to past Republicans. Here is what he said when he was campaigning in Pennsylvania.
Any African American or Hispanic, and you know how well I'm doing there, that votes for Kamala, you got to have your head examined because they are really screwing you. They are really screwing you.
It is Kamala, for the record, but he is denigrating voters for making a choice that he does not like. Shelley, to you, what does he achieve with this?
Well, first of all, how is he denigrating voters?
He's saying that they are being, for lack of a better word, screwed.
Taken advantage of. They're being taken advantage of. They're paying higher pricing. They're working class, the ones that he's talking about, working class, lower middle class. They're paying more for food, they're paying more for gas, and they're being taken advantage of.
But
and
Shelley,
over the course of 30 years, they voted.
He also said that they had to have their head examined. That is not something that is a compliment.
Obama just told me the same thing. Obama just told me the same thing. I got black women telling me I'm not really he inferred them. He implied them. He certainly did. He even threatened us with, you're lucky Michelle's not here. I mean, come on. Let's not make things up. Let's be honest here, and let's really be clear what's being said. If you're an African-American man, look, let me boil this election down in the African-American community to a very simple I'll reference the great Malcolm X. This race is between House African-Americans and field African-Americans. And the field African-Americans are going for Donald Trump. I'm talking about your men. I'm talking about your men who build, your men who put things together, your men who work with their hands, your men who do things, not the men who push paper, or the men who are connected to power and want to continue to be connected to power.
Are you denigrating African American men who are professionals who work in white collar jobs? Is that what I'm hearing from you? Or
no?
I'm just trying to understand, is Shelley the House woman or the field woman? I'm just trying to understand that part. I'm just trying to understand. We have someone who's spitting. I'm just trying to understand the one that's spitting talking points right now. Are you the House Negro or the field Negro that you're referring to? So I just want to make sure your question was about denigrating black people. That literally was your question. You have a Republican fool who is talking right now about. You literally just said that black men. You actually just said this is an election about House or field. This is the nonsense that we are listening to right now by those that are supporting Donald Trump.
Not what I said,
that is actually what you just there's only clearly you must be in your own talk. I'm not sure what kind of radio show you have that you can't listen to your own thing. So you actually just said
for Trump.
Again, do you understand? You sound absurd and silly. And so let's actually talk about the substance of your question. The substance of the question was around denigrating. The substance of the question was denigrating black and Latino communities.
Sir, the substance of what I said is very clear.
My name is Michael. And we thank you that. So the point here
All right, my
You're not going to let him talk.
All right, my brother.
Around denigrating black and Latino communities.
All right, my brother. Let me answer the question.
Yeah.
Are you going to let me Are you going to let me answer the question?
The concerning part.
Are you going to let me answer the question?
Shelley, you made a point saying that you made a point saying that you believe that
the point I'm making, ma'am, Sarah.
They're like not letting him talk. You see that? They're not letting him talk. What he's sort of trying to say, and it wasn't necessarily okay. maybe not be the most PC or eloquent way to say it. And he's quoting someone else, but he's kind of like, you know what? There are the fancy schmancy guys out there who have these great jobs where they are in an office. And then there's like the people that are out there that are kind of the men that are working for a living. And this isn't really a race thing. This is actually something that's happening throughout our society right now. So men have been increasingly pushed down, 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 down. I mean, hey, look, Jen Psaki's tripping all over herself to kiss up to Dougie, the husband that could be the first gentleman. Oh, you're just like a new model of man. Like, you're just so great, Dougie. I mean, mind you, he took up with the nanny. He impregnated the nanny. And according to some reports, unconfirmed, had a bit of a squabble on a red carpet with a former girlfriend. Got kind of physical, according to the reports, unconfirmed reports. But I mean, hey, you know, he's the panacea. So there's this sort of tug of war going on between the elites, regardless of what color you are, and the workers in America. And then there's, you know, I talk about it as the hourglass economy, right? Because there's a lot on top, the fancy schmancy elites, and they're doing fine. They're doing great. And then you get everybody on the bottom, and they're going to do great too, because Kamala Harris is going to give out all kinds of handouts for the people that are on the very, very bottom. But the people that are out there working for a living, going to work every single day, trying to do the right thing, right? Because you want to be able to help your kids, give them a better future. You want to be able to put food on the table. You want to be able to maybe take a vacation once a year. And guess what? You can't do any of those things. You can't do it because life has gotten too darn expensive, and Kamala Harris has no solution. And so sure, this transcends race. This is not about black or white. This is actually about helping people help themselves. You need a middle class that's vibrant in order for America to succeed. And if you don't have that, it's game over. And Americans get it. We understand this. And Kamala doesn't. She doesn't come from that world. And men like Doug or Timmy Waltz, they don't really seem to understand much of it either. They're living in a whole different universe, sometimes it feels like, than everybody else.